Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your mid-January general love. It could be a love reading. It could be anything that pertains to you, but this is your reading for the mid-month of January for the collective of Capricorn. My name is Ari. Thank you for joining me on Turntable Tarot. We'll begin with protagonist, antagonist, and unified energies provided by the White Witch Tarot. Then we'll look at the theme and the truth and the direction via the Rider-Waite. And we'll also look at what's behind the truth, comes after the truth, and some advice afterwards, okay? All right, let's boogie. Capricorn. Capricorn. Wait. Capricorn, okay. Protagonist. The Star. Antagonist, the Tower. In the unified energy, the Hierophant. I won't explain each card as we go. I will lay them out as they do have a specific place in the spread. So be patient with me, please, on the shuffle and the interpretations, if you will. Thank you for joining me. Wow. I tune into you and you tune into me. Hope everyone had a safe and happy new year, and that we are looking forward to a very progressive 2021. All right, Capricorn, the theme. Theme. All right, Strength card. No, again. The truth. Got the Tower twice there, Cappy. Both in the... crap. All right, to be clear, so Obama this shit. To be clear, flipper cards are flipper cards if they are meant to come out in the spread. They damn sure will. Direction for Capricorn. All right. Excuse me, the direction. The Nine of Swords. Okay, Capricorn. So what's behind the truth? We're going to use the wisdom of the Avalon deck for what's behind the truth. Let's cut it up here. Chopping the deck. Behind the truth for Capricorn. All right, behind the truth. Spider, creative projects. Where's the direction lead to? All right. The direction leads to partnership. Very interesting with the Hierophant there. Okay. Let's get into it. Capricorn, the protagonist. I'm sorry, Capricorn. The protagonist energy is the energy that is propelling this reading, and that is the Star. The Star is about projection. You see, there are two stars here. So, projection in its highest polarity can influence others in a very positive way. Projection out of reaction, however, does not. So in the antagonist energy, excuse me, we have the Tower. If someone has a Tower moment and then they project that onto others, it leads to lack of reception. It leads to being closed off. The unified energy is the Hierophant, which is about reception. reception. In the Rider-Waite Tarot, the Hierophant is about bureaucracy, orthodoxy, higher levels of commitment. In the Rider-Waite Tarot, we see the two cardinals or bishops or whatever they are in front of the Hierophant, and they are receptive to the guidance that he gives. So unifying this energy, or unifying this reading, is your ability to be receptive. Okay? Now, the theme is restraint. It is the Strength card. When we restrain and we don't give in and we lack this reception, the truth of the reading is the Tower. The antagonist position is the Tower. Therefore, by having something happen that you project onto others and you restrain how you really feel, maybe, or someone holding back from you as well, creates these Tower moments, creates this projection. Now, I want to look a little bit. This being the truth. All right, the truth is, this Tower may have shocked you. It may have made you feel like you just saw a big fat spider. And you jumped from the Tower, right? So by not leaving the Tower willingly, okay? By having to jump from it, it closes you off from being receptive because you are scared to death of the spider. And whatever projection got in the way of your creative thinking about how to be receptive to this and how to, in your thought processes, let go to avoid this Tower. The direction of not doing that, the direction of having the Tower, projecting it onto others, limiting yourself to the reception, providing the restraint about whatever it was that terrified you, that kept you out of reception and being creative in how you may be able to deal with this. The direction of that put you in the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords can be the massacre of the mind. It can be, oh fuck, what do I do now? I got 2 towers and 1 spread, and what do I do now? The direction leads to this place right here, this massacre of the mind. Guess what happens after the massacre of the mind? You have to be receptive because you're so closed off here, so inside, stuck in your thoughts. This direction of being here leads to cultivating some kind of creative thinking about a partnership. Okay? I think it's extremely interesting, it's almost puzzling, that partnership is indicative of the Hierophant. This bondage, this holding back that puts you in the Nine of Swords, that creates this Tower. What's in between these towers? What lies behind these towers is the spider. So we're going to read a little bit from the Wisdom of the Avalon about the spider, okay? It's card number 15. When you add it up to 6, when you reduce it to, it's 3. So there's only one way to go from there, and that's 4, and that's the order. All right, Capricorn, stick with me here, babe. The spider reminds you that you have within you the gift to create meaningful, purposeful work. Within you is a heart, is an artist of the heart waiting to be expressed. Think about this. Do you write in a journal every day? Do you draw, paint, cook, or play music? Do you realize that everything you do on a daily basis is in co-creation with the divine? In co-creation with the divine. Co-creating, restraint, that leads to towers, okay? That puts you in a place of, you know, projecting these negativities, all right, onto the unified energy of being open and receptive, okay? That puts you into the 9 of Swords. Bear with me here. This is important. Let's finish up here. The spider signals that it's time to be aware of your responsibility for the creation in your life. Maybe you need to rethink an issue and apply your inner artist to find the solution. If you are unhappy with anything, ask yourself, how can I create a better and more productive and loving experience for myself and others so that I can therefore project that onto others? Whether you see yourself as an artist or not, you are always co-creating with the divine. It's cause and effect. It's universal law. It's law of attraction. It's law of compensation. It's law of polarity. You are the architect of your own happiness and fulfillment. What life are you building? Don't just sit there. This is your time to create. Because what you can create out of this is partnership that you shouldn't be scared of. Okay? This is your obstacle here. This not being creative and how to come out of these 2 towers. How to come out of these 2 towers to be open and receptive to this energy of a higher level of commitment within yourself, within somebody else, you know, whatever. This co-creating with the divine here, this is the Empress and the Lion. This is also Daniel. Okay? This is co-creating with the divine. It's having faith. So, in the destination of the direction of the 9 of Swords, which is quite contradictory, and I'm interested to see how it works here, is partnership. Now, that's card 32. 3 and 2 is 5, and that's a little bit of an obstacle. So let's have a look-see here and see where we're at. All right? Stay with me here, baby. Stay with me. Okay, 32. All right. Partnership. You're put on notice to see connections in all things. The reception of the Hierophant card. This is coming together of ideas, the fulfillment of attraction, the law of attraction. The marriage between 2 people, the Hierophant card. The harmonious blending of energies, losing that restraint from the Strength card. If you are inquiring about a partnership of any kind, this signifies the importance of observing the qualities that this relationship creates as a result of the sum of its parts. There's always much to learn in the choice of partners. When you receive the blessing of partnership on this part of your journey, it is a sign that to object to your inquiry may indeed give you what you need. It's a portent of opportunity where the partnership exceeds the potential of the individual. The partnership exceeds the potential of the individual. Oh, excuse me. This sacred journey marker reminds you that you are never alone and that there's always a partnership with the divine. It is a very auspicious omen. This is a very auspicious omen. Not only See, towers can often be auspicious. Towers are not, you know, oh fuck, here comes the tower. Towers are the universe's way of saying, wherever you're at sucks. I've got something better for you to co-create with. So let go of this fear. Stop projecting this fear into your thought processes against, it's like arguing with the divine. Be open to this receptivity from the Hierophant. Get out of the Nine of Swords, because you know what's happening in the Nine of Swords here? First of all, this Nine of Swords she's in white. Oh, he or she, not gender specific. But what that indicates is a person that's innocent. Indicates a person that didn't have bad intentions. Looks like somebody who's scared. But this blanket that covers them, it has symbols of the divine on it. The divine is covering them through these nightmares of swords to bring them into a higher level of an auspicious time to co-create with the divine. The divine, whatever your belief system is, okay, whatever your belief system is, the divine is, and let's not call it the divine, let's call it something sacred. Let's call it something sanctified, okay? Because again, this is the holy cat. This is the holy dude here, the Hierophant. This is a very, very opportune time for you to let go. Let go of that restraint. Look at this spider and don't be scared of it, and kind of be like, hey, I'm glad that spider's around to eat up all them little things I can't see. You know, be creative in your observations, because they are not all frightening and they're not all terrifying. And therefore, by being creative in your observations, these towers become moments of aha instead of oh fuck. The roses and the lilies and the symbols of infinity on the blanket. The person in the white. They are protected. They are protected by source. They are protected by what is holy. Because the universe has your back here. There's no reason to keep your mouth, or to keep this these jaws, you know, tamed down. Really, honestly, honey, Capricorn, there isn't. Two towers, man. If that's not a message from the divine, and this, the Hierophant and the partnership card. The Hierophant is the fifth card in the Rider-Waite. This is the fifth card. And the spider, 15 adds up to 6. And that's a healing number. That is, it's a healing number. All right, let's look a little further here. I'm extremely intrigued by your reading, Capricorn. Let's go a little bit further. All right, let's go a little bit further. All right, we're going to break out Psychic Tarot. Psychic Tarot tends to deal with a little bit of a darker aspect that we might not always see, okay? It's the Psychic Tarot, not the obvious tarot, right? Let's check it out. Capricorn, show me some... Wait a minute. Thank you, Spirit, Major Tums. Thank you so much. Because Capricorn has had such a hard year with all of those, my goodness, energies in Capricorn. We've got this new moon in Capricorn. I think it's on the 12th or the 13th. And then we've got the sun into Aquarius. And the sun into Aquarius, out of these Capricorn energies, it's going to be a big shift, Capricorn. It's going to be a big shift, you know, and, you know, you have been, and Venus is also going into Capricorn on that new moon. And that is very much, you know, she wants to handle her shit. She doesn't really have time for, you know, no bullshit. And with that partnership and that Hierophant card coming, those can be about messages of love. And if we get a love vibe out of this, we'll pull some love cards too. We do every reading different because every message has its own flashcard, if you will. All right, Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. 1, 2. All right. When that card said it was auspicious, it wasn't kidding. You are co-creating with the divine. All right. All right, we're going to read from... and these are all based on the tarot, but they have a little bit of a different meaning. So let's start with movement, choices, and decisions, okay? Let's start there. Be patient with me. I read from the book sometimes because, you know, I don't want to tell you anything wrong. And when different decks have different meanings, you know, I can't just assign every single meaning to the same deck because it's the archetype of the deck. That's not how interpretation of tarot works. That's how reading tarot works, and I'm interpreting. All right, let's get busy here. Let's boogie. And we've got all red. These are physical aspects. Very much Capricorn. Very, very much Capricorn energy here. Okay. So, movement, choices, and decisions in this auspicious time for Capricorn. Okay. This card indicates a time of movement. Significant changes and choices must be made. With hard work, great effort, and determination, you have the ability to juggle all of the demands that are in front of you. Let go of them jaws on that lion. Whether they concern money, business decisions, or other projects, it's important to stay flexible because you don't have to do it alone. There's that partnership. Reach out for the best advice and assistance. In addition, a financial union or partnership may present itself to you. The more time you take to make these vital decisions and choices, the longer it will be before you can move forward to your goal in the material world. Let go of those lions' jaws. The changes that are emerging aren't some random acts or coincidences. They're all part of a positive and larger scheme. Notice the connections and everything, and this will enable you to avoid future problems and conflicts like in that Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. So, out of these movements and choices, okay? Out of these movements and choices, remembering that this is an auspicious time. Card 1. This is what happens when you let go of the jaws, okay? This is what happens when you let go of the strength card and get the fuck up out of the Nine of Swords. Prosperity begins. It's a lot like the Ace of Pentacles. This card brings a message of new beginnings, prosperity, wealth, and new business. Co-create with the divine, which could soon be in the palm of your hand. It may result from your hard work, past efforts, and investments, and could show up unexpectedly even as a gift. Auspicious time. With careful and diligent planning, recent endeavors and money-making ideas show great possibilities and promises of monetary gains. You might be going into business with somebody, and you might be holding back because you might not be sure of it, and that's what's keeping you up at night in the Nine of Swords. I don't know. You tell me. You know what you're dealing with. This is the time to focus on the most beneficial outcome. Stay out of the Nine of Swords. Stay out of your thoughts. Expect the best and envision that project or new job having successful result. Feel it, see it, and most important, believe it. Get creative. When you focus on abundance and the positive aspects in the material world and offer gratitude, prosperity in all forms will move even freely. Okay, so hear me out. We saw in the first part of the reading that the projection, whatever it is going on is going to project. Okay? The unified energy of the Hierophant is about being receptive, right? It's about being receptive. That tower in the middle is very much a good surprise. That could be this windfall, provided you co-create with the divine. Don't get scared of it like the spider, and you will be able to endure this partnership, maybe with yourself, to co-create with the divine, to create a more bountiful harvest in the material world for yourself, because Capricorn, you are about the material world. All right, we've been from the choices and decisions, co-creating with the divine, prosperity beginning. What's next? Material harvest. Wish fulfillment. And you're doing all right coming out of this Capricorn shit. The rest of the world been struggling because you ain't no bullshit. But thank you for backing us all into a corner that we had to come out of in an auspicious way. So, material harvest. One of the laws of the universe is what you sow, you reap. This card states that this is time for you to reap the harvest you've worked for and so rightly deserve. There's that receptivity with receptiveness with the Hierophant. The last physical card denotes self-mastery, self-sufficiency, co-creating with the divine again, independent security, and the art of enjoying what you've strived for. That's the creativity in the spider. The art of enjoying what you've strived for. You've done the hard work, learned the lessons along the way, and use them to prosper in all areas of your life. The number 9 also means endings, not that good fortune necessarily stops, but to honor yourself as you finish up or celebrate the completion of the projects. This would be the perfect time to look ahead. This would be the time to use the wisdom you've gained to think about what else you want to achieve. Consider smart investments and ponder ideas that show profitable potential. Congratulations on your success. You've earned it. Those towers were good news. Do not be afraid of them. Let go of the jaws and co-create with the divine, because you know what comes next? Material and spiritual prosperity. You are busting it fucking down, Capricorn. This is an excellent, excellent reading. Fucking doing a lot better than the other signs. Son of a bitch. Okay, all right. All right. The number 6 physical card represents peaceful, tranquil time when problems seem to actually disappear. A sudden bonus, the Tower. A pay raise, the Tower. Even a promotion, the Tower. Could be in the offering, the auspicious time of partnership. This card may also signify a group that has worked and strived toward the success of a common goal. Partnership. A time of prosperity, balance, and harmony in your physical and spiritual existence is showing you that the practice of giving and receiving, that's the reception of the Hierophant, will bring you true riches. Look into your life and see where you can spread spiritual and physical wealth. Is there a person or favorite charity that would welcome an act of kindness right now? Practice generosity, gratitude, and compassion so you continue to prosper in all areas of your life. Capricorn, this has been a year of your 23rd degree. With all of, and I'm not saying it's your fault, but with all of the Capricorn energies, squaring and the degrees that they have with the other planets, backing the world into corners that we didn't know that we can get out of, you have been the leading force for 2020. And coming out of it, you are also the auspicious force leading into 2021. You know what the next card is? Stand your ground. Don't fucking give up. Don't. Because you know what? When you get the fuck up out of that 9 of Swords and you let go of them jaws, your intuition kicks in. Your intuition kicks in, and then what is your destiny? Riches are your destiny. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is you, baby. This is your auspicious time. Fucking bravo! Bravo, Capricorn. I was really, really, really expecting, I'm sorry, not expecting, but curious about what those energies were going to be coming out of our Capricorn, our annual Capricorn unforgettable year. Capricorn. Very fucking nice, man. Very fucking nice. I'm going to give you one more because you were doing so well in this reading. So well. Let's look at the Good Tarot here. The Good Tarot is a lot about, it's all about affirmations. Generally, we do not read it with reverse cards. They're not, more of a guidance deck, you know? It's more of a guidance deck that just provides us with a few affirmations to keep us, you know, in the auspicious and left out of the cold with the divine. Because once we leave the divine, once we begin to not trust the divine, when we begin to not trust ourselves. And trusting ourselves is our God within. Capricorn. Does Capricorn need to remain in their highest polarity? Yeah, Capricorn. Wow. Again, the High Priestess. That was the intuition card. Yes. Praise. Thank you. Thank you for Capricorn, because they really needed this. They really needed this, and I'm rooting for you, Capricorn. Rooting. Always on your side, babe. Always. Alright. Here we are. You see that? Okay. High Priestess is mystery. This is your affirmation, okay? Some things are not yet to be known intellectually, but are meant to be experienced through intuition. This card reminds you to trust that you have access to higher wisdom, and knowing that when you tune in and trust your vibes, this is the time when mysteries will be revealed and I can grow as a result. With all that good shit on the table, if you don't listen to your intuition, Capricorn, I think you know better than that. I think you do. Now, I have made a proverbial mess here. We are going to roll the dice for you to see what number is in your, these motherfuckers, favor. All right? Numerology is extremely important. I come from a very long line of numerologists. Some of them even made it to the Vatican. So I believe in the power of numbers, that it is the language of God. It is the universe being one song. Is it not? Capricorn, I am so very glad for you. Man. You a rock star in it, babe. Rock star in it. Alright, let's roll the dice. What we got? Oh, shoot. Ain't got shit right now. Alright, sorry. Let's try again. Can you see that? Yeah. Oh, wait. Where is that? There it is. Number 9. Number 9. 9 is about wish fulfillment. This is your time. This is your fucking time. Dude. 9 again. Rocking and rolling. Capricorn, I am so very glad that you began your mid-month in January of 2021. Balls to the wall. Badass. Way to go. Thank you for being with me and tuning into me while I tune into you. This is Turntable Tarot. My name is Ari, and I appreciate your presence and your time and your energy. I will see you again. Thank you. Namaste.